Hi, it's Takasi Panisi, Sunday, June 14th. It's about 9:02 p.m. And I brushed my teeth, I changed into my pajamas, and I just had this desire to read out loud three things that I wrote probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I may have posted it previously, but there's just this desire in me to just read it out loud. Read it out loud. I guess it's my ego. I don't know, but there's just a strong desire in me to read it out loud. It has no relevance to the world. It's just my personal feelings that I just needed to say it. 20 or 21. When I was 20 or 21, I had a geology class in college. One day on my way to class, I entered an elevator where a tall, slim young man with a backpack was already in. The elevator moved, and I felt something within me respond to something in the young man. The elevator stopped. The doors opened. I felt as if the young man wanted to speak to me. I was shy, nervous. I hurriedly rushed out towards my class, castigating myself for thinking he was interested in me. I was ugly. What could he possibly see in me? Over the years, this scene pops into my mind. I wonder if he was interested in me or if it was all in my head. At 55, I wonder where this young man is today. The other one is, I have no title of it. You love me at 55. You love my confidence. You love my knowing. You love that I know who I am. You don't know me at 11. You don't know the me that was uncomfortable because she was the tallest girl at 11 in 6th grade. You don't know the me that felt ugly when Tony in 6th grade said I had a big nose. You don't know the me that pissed in her blue overalls in 6th grade and later sat on the tan bark to cover the stains of urine. You don't know the me that got her period in 6th grade and felt she was dying. You don't know the me that cried out to her brother Devita when he picked up the phone, I think I'm dying. You don't know the me who ran for student council in Fair Oaks Elementary. You don't know the me that had two friends in elementary, Juan who was short and wiry, Carlos who was round and always had a smile. You don't know how they walked me home. You don't know how they came on a rainy day with 2 umbrellas to escort me to school. You don't know the me that was so lonely in Redwood City. You don't know the me that spent majority of time from 2nd to 6th grade sitting in the concrete steps of our home looking at an industrial environment with a car repair shop, 2 neighborhood Mexican stores, an apartment complex to the right, and 46 houses to the left of our house. You don't know the me that always heard the jingle of the ice cream truck approaching but was never given money to purchase. You don't know the me that sat on the steps of my fenced yard looking at the kids enjoying their ice cream. It's been conveyed to me that you love me. I've come to this point where I wonder if it's all in my mind. I have a rational mind and am always hopeful mind. I've never actually met you, seen you, or talked to you. I said I fell in love with you, but I've never been in love my entire life. I don't know if what I feel is love or is it fantasy. I wonder if you're a safe fantasy because we live in 2 polar opposite worlds. I believe you're my soulmate because I know it will not happen. The reality is that you're an unknown in my life. To be completely honest with you, my life would be simpler and easier without you in my life. People think I'm complicated, but I'm not. I'm a simple person. The only thing that sets me apart is that I see the world as it really is. I understand why people do the things they do. I was always like this, or I was thinking and pondering why people do the things they do. At 55, I think I figured about 95% of why people do the things they do. I just want to talk about my truth and muse about the world. My knowing that I am an existence that chose to enter this world as a human so I could understand why mankind chooses to destroy mankind. I'm told we've been soulmates across eons. I'm told we've incarnated many times. Sounds romantic and deep, but I have to tell you that I feel sadness because I know for a fact that you at 19 to 53 would never have looked, seen me, or chose me. You are only attracted by the me at 55, not the me from 17 to 54. My deepest desire that I never knew I had, but it was always within me, unknown to me, was a soulmate who would have chosen me at 17 to 54 the same way you chose me at 55. I know this is impossible, as you would not have. This is fact. This is reality. You would never have chosen me at my age of 17 to 54. It is hard for me to get over this hurdle. And this is something that I've just decided to, is that regardless if it's a figment of my imagination, I just choose to love you willingly, 100%. But because I choose to love you, doesn't mean I expect to be with you. I just choose to love you 100% and support you. I just want you to be the best, most creative human being, loving, charismatic, insightful, empathetic, with a big heart that encompasses all humans. I just want you to be that person and to know that you're truly a beautiful soul. You don't need anybody. You just need to love yourself, because I love you wholeheartedly and I support you. But just know, just because I choose to love you doesn't mean that I'm saying I want to be with you. I just choose to love you 100% and support you, and I will choose to love you until the end of my days. And you know, I have a rational mind, so we've never actually met or spoken, had conversation. So there's my logical part of my mind says, this is impossible. But there's a part of my soul that says it's true. But you know, I'm rational. So just because I choose to love you doesn't mean that we need to be together, or that I'm saying I want to be with you. I just choose to love you wholeheartedly and support you in all your endeavors, and just hope that you love yourself too. You take care of yourself. You eat more healthier. Take breaks. You don't need to work so hard. And you have a lot of people that you hired that work under you. Give them the opportunity to shine. Like, delegate, right? Delegate. Give them the opportunity to shine even more. You don't need to work so hard. You can spend time with your children, your family, your friends, you know? Take time out to breathe, smell the roses. Though I know it's hard because you're very rigid, driven. You wouldn't have achieved what you have if you weren't who you are. But, you know, with age, you should get some clarity. Like, you know, you need time for yourself, to love yourself, and just be in your wholeness, in your uniqueness, and just spend time with your family, your friends. You know, just breathe without a deadline, without looking at your phone. You know, maybe your creativity could be like turned inwards. Instead of looking up at the stars and the moon and the galaxy, Could you turn it inwards and focus like on the homeless population in the world, and focus on the people who lack the basic necessities, food, shelter, and clothing? Could you like focus maybe on that? And just love yourself. You don't need anybody else. You have a wonderful, supportive family that loves you and cares for you. Children that are looking to you for guidance and love and encouragement. So I just want to say, I love you 100%, but just because I love you doesn't mean that I need to be with you. And it's okay if it's all in my imagination. I still choose to love you wholeheartedly. And I will until the day I die or leave this existence. And it's my choice to love you so, whether it be real, whether it's my imagination. And to be honest, part of it could be like I'm falling in love with the idea of falling in love. Could be true. But regardless, I choose to love you 100%, support you. I always send positive thoughts towards you. And that's all I wanted to say. You don't need me. You are a beautiful human being. And when you discover that yourself, you know how unique you are. You have a wonderful family, friends that care about you. You don't need me in your life. I could add to it, definitely, but you don't need me. I'm not a necessity in your life, just as you are not a necessity in my life. I will live a wonderful, happy life without you, as you shall live a wonderful, prosperous life without me either. And I don't like the fact that our whole meeting was set up, so to speak. Because reality, if the divine hadn't interfered, our paths would never have crossed. And actually, I kind of think that it should remain that way. Our paths should not cross. But I choose to love you willingly, whether it be my imagination or not. So just to say, you don't need me. You have a wonderful, fantastic family that loves you. And you are a beautiful, creative, divine, empathetic, creative soul that can help billions of people in this world. If you choose to do so, that is. But take care of your health. Like, stop eating those cheeseburgers like once a week, that's not exactly so healthy, right? Eat more vegetables. I'm not saying stop it, but just eat more healthy. Be conscious of your heart, your health, because you have people that love you and want you to remain with them for a long time. So take care of yourself. That's all I wanted to say. And then I shall just move on to my last thing I wrote, 2 weeks. I want to disappear for 2 weeks. I want to point to the map of the world. I want to randomly select a place wherever my finger lands. I want to book a round-trip ticket for that place. My luggage consists of only one pair of clothing to change into, my wallet, my passport, no phone. I want to arrive at that place with no itinerary, walk, eat when I want, watch people even though I don't know the language, sit under the sun, breathe, know that I am. I want to partake of the joy of children. I want to look around and know life is so beautiful. I want to be just me, the me who I'm remembering I am, not the me who Appa's minions and peeps say I am, not the me who the star seeds say I am, not the me whom the different facets of Appa all agree that I am. I mean the me right now who says I was in existence that only ever knew love, bliss, harmony, and truth. I mean the me who chose to come to this world to understand why humanity keeps killing each other. I just want to be me. The me who is lazy and a couch potato at heart. The me who never found power or status attractive. I just want to be me. I don't want to think about the me who has a purpose on earth as told to me by Appa's minions and peeps. I don't want to think about the me who has a soulmate as communicated to me by Appa's minions or peeps. I just want to be me, an imperfect human being like all the rest of humanity. I hurt, I cry, I laugh, I fart, I poop, I pee, I masturbate. Just another human being who tried to make sense of the world around me. I'm just like you. Don't place me on a pedestal. If you cut me, I will bleed just like you. I just want to be me for 2 weeks. I just want to be one of 8 billion who people don't see. I want to look at someone and turn off my brain. I want to be like the 8 billion who don't see what is in front of them. I want to not know and not know that I don't know. I want to be anonymous. I want to take a break from being me. I just want to be, to feel the warmth of the sun penetrating to my bones and know that is enough. So I previously said a lot of stuff, wanting to talk my truth, might speak about the world getting compensated, but over these last days, my thinking has changed. I'm going to be doing more pondering tomorrow. I guess life is so beautiful, though. Despite everything, life is so beautiful. It's wonderful. That's all I wanted to say. For some reason, this desire was just so strong in me that I needed to say what I just said. I love you, whoever's watching this. Yes, you are. You're a beautiful, divine soul. Thank you.